Tinubu government says Nigeria needs $150 billion to fund vaccine procurement for 2026. I don't understand. Vaccine for who? For children? For adults? What kind of vaccines? Do you want to use $150 billion to fund? These people. There is God though. There is God. The President Bola Tinubu led the Nigerian government has said that it is seeking to raise nearly $150 billion to chop. To chop now, you want to chop because I don't understand. You want to use it to finance vaccine procurement for 2025 and 2026. 2025 that has ended, I mean, which one? 2025 that is remaining just 1 month, or which one? And 2026 as part of its renewed investment drive in Nigeria's health sector. Oh, really? Why not use that money to fix hospitals, to get equipment, modern equipment into hospitals, to fix the country? We are hungry. You are telling us you want to buy vaccine. Vaccine for what exactly? I don't understand. What kind of vaccine? The Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister for the Economy, Wale Edun, disclosed this on Wednesday at the 2025 Joint Annual Review of the Health Sector themed All Hands, One Mission, bringing the Nigeria health sector to light. Also, the Joint Annual Review serves as one of the country's key accountability platforms for the health sector, bringing together stakeholders to review progress, assess performance, and align national priorities. Edun said the government has significantly increased allocations to the sector in the 2025 fiscal year. The health sector budget in 2025 rose by nearly 60%, and the basic healthcare provision fund has more than doubled from $31.5 billion in 2024 to $298 billion, nearly $299 billion in 2026, it said, according to Punch. Similarly, with immunization, we are actively seeking to raise additional funds, maybe around almost $150 billion to cover vaccine procurement that is in there for 2025 and 2026. We also know that the budget for health is well over 5%, 5.2% of the national budget, up from just over 3% a couple of years ago. So health is being prioritized. Our commitment is to close the gap between appropriation and the release of funds. The minister stressed the importance of maximizing domestic resources mobilization, noting that today's world depends heavily on multilateral and global collective efforts. He also urged states and local governments to increase spending on health and education to complement federal efforts, warning that reforms and fundings will be ineffective without their participation. On his part, the Coordinating Minister of Health and Social Welfare, Professor Mohammed Patel, said the federal government was intensifying efforts to reduce reliance on foreign aid, promote local solutions, and strengthen domestic production of medicines, vaccines, and health technologies. He added that the government aims to encourage subnational governments to boost investments in critical sectors such as health, education, water, sanitation, and nutrition. This is consistent with the President's world-based development approach, which is perhaps the most practical strategy for lifting communities across Nigeria, Patel said. The minister also outlined new financing strategies under consideration. We are exploring fiscal measures on sugar-sweetened beverages, public-private partnerships, and digital solutions that enhance transparency and accountability in the use of health funds. By combining domestic resources, local engagement, and measurable outcomes, Nigeria is steadily building a health system that is resilient, inclusive, and responsive to the people it serves. They are added. That's all you need. That's why you need $150 billion for vaccine. Wow. So, according to Patel, the new initiative builds on recent progress in the health sectors. It revealed that primary health care utilization rose from 10 million visits in the first quarter of 2024 to 45 million in the second quarter of 2025, reflecting renewed public confidence. Which public confidence? We are trying to deceive on ourselves for there. Nearly half of women of reproductive age now use modern contraception, while vaccination coverage for measles, rubella, and the newly introduced HPV vaccines has met or exceeded national targets, he said. Party emphasized that the achievement reflects a deliberate shift from donor-led programming. All 36 states and the FCC now have operational plans aligned with the National Health Sector Strategic Blueprint. 72% of states have functional mechanisms for non-communicable diseases, and all 704 local government areas now host national health fellows and public financial management officers, surpassing our target, is stated. Oh, na so. Abigail says we don't need vaccines though, when hunger won't buy people. It is well. Jody says more grease to your borrowing elbow, Baba. Keep borrowing. Okay, small guy says vaccine. Is it for Gary or for Eba? I don't know. Wakide says, I know Akpabio has approved it already before Ngo. Before Ngo. Ezenka says, vaccine for who? I wonder. Richmond says, what was his major in Chicago University, please? Tax and borrowing. I don't know. Otrade says, continue to borrow. Chairman of Borrowers Association. And Michael says, the rubber stamp senator will approve it without blinking an eye. Franklin Gose says, do we need vaccine for Agbado? Kiniko. Jennifer says, who is the Nigeria? Okay, see me now. At Colin says they should ask him if vaccines is our problem now. It is really. Hey, Badogo says we could begin to use Agbo and develop our herbs. Abi? Say vaccine, $115 billion. It is well. Colin says the money you will borrow, you will not use it for the same purpose. Of course, before Uncle, they tell person that one. We know he's not going to use it now. They are going to share it. Ogili says $150 billion. That's 200 plus trillion naira. I've been at my head they touch. Your head no they touch. Your head no they touch. Chairman of Borrow, no be small. Omaka say Pablo Escobar again. Now wow. Church Killer says the money is small. Make it $250 trillion. Hey, Alright, says vaccine. I be election level. We know how these things they go now. Maybe they borrow they go. Health remedy says baby bandits food stuff. Don't finish. Hey, it is Karabi says this got Bill Gates. It's got Bill Gates handwritten all over it. It is my listeners. Don't forget to like, to share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.